This is now Colonel gonna tell us to find Ames.
Right. One of those hostages in there is Ames. The only thing we know is that Ames wears a pacemaker. His heartbeat should sound different from other people.
I wonder did they nick that from the real Ames as well.
Microphone to locate him. Once you recognize Ames by his heartbeat, keep the
I
microphone.
love the emphasis on Ames.
Ames.
Button and call out to him.
It's one of those kind of names that you do have to emphasize because, like, it's the way it's pronounced.
What if it's the wrong
Like, it's clearly just missing a letter. I choose to believe, like, that surname started with, like, someone accidentally misspelling
Try to be
James.
sure before you take the risk.
Don't call out to a hostage.
You're right there, Adam.
Button until you're
Adam,
very sure
wake
that
up.
it's Ames. If you do make a mistake,
Adam.
switch the microphone
Adam.
for an AK and get out of there before a
be
guard
fine.
is suspicious.
He'll be back before you know
Discovered
it. Yeah.
inside, they'll cut off your retreat and call in the reinforcements.
Yeah, so something killed your stream there for me.
What's the stream? We're doing this live.
Don your disguise and look for Ames while deflecting the enemy's suspicion.
What's
Yes,
happening?
we're definitely doing this live. We are now on the search for Ames.
This
Some
is me
sort of-
slapping your thigh.
Now, there's a girl here. There's a girl here who you can look up her skirt, and if you point the directional microphone at her and say Ames, she'll go, huh? And then she'll cross her legs and just be really embarrassed.
Yeah.
And then if you call Rose, then she'll shout at you.
And rightfully so.
Now do it.
Your aim.
You're Ames, aren't you?
I actually got seriously lucky
Oh!
there. I genuinely got lucky there. Like, I didn't think it was going to be him.
That is Ames's character model, though. Couldn't
It is
be
his
anyone
character
but him.
model, yeah. But I didn't know he was positioned there. Like, I genuinely just like, oh, this looks like a guy. I'll try him.
You must be Ames. Keep
Tre-
still and
the
listen
treacherous
to me.
bastard.
I'm not a terrorist. I got in here using one of their uniforms.
He says in a
That's
thick
not the
American
terrorist.
accent.
Hey, Ames, I'm in disguise. Can't you tell?
Who told you about
Listen to me, Ames. I'm not a terrorist,
Packs dressed like a ninja.
Can't you tell?
but I will behave as if I am one.
Take this thing
You
off.
can tell from my
With those
special lycra
fingernails.
gloves.
I'm Richard Ames.
Secret Service?
Voice
Of course.
Peter Renadin.
His first name was Richard. Dick Ames.
Dick Ames.
What?
Well, the original Ames was Aldrich Ames, so, you know, it's not too far away.
Ryden, you fool, you're not holding your gun. They can see through you.
Communications first.
Ocelot has immediately sussed him out. And so, do you know what? I'm just going to let this play out.
Safety.
Who are the Patriots?
Oh, Jesus, look at him now, talking away.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Jesus, I can't even mooch into it. Oh, Jesus, you dirty bastard. You. Oh, Jesus, I'm going to put it on mute. Oh, lovely. Oh, Jesus. Oh.
Do you really know where the president is?
No communication.
No fucking sound on this yoke.
Move to the first floor
Whoop.
of Shell 2's core section.
The first floor.
Can't even listen to him now. Let's see how the race is going.
Is he still there?
I like how just like exasperated Ryden
I
is.
think he's been
Fucking court, the Shell 2.
Shell 2?
killed in
Oh
retaliation.
man.
But this is Shell 1. Nah.
You're talking about
Do you have any idea how hard it is to find these key cards?
the hostages. They won't touch the
I have to
president.
absorb them into
What
my
makes you so
bloodstream.
sure?
That's
The case.
serious.
That's a lot of plastic.
Right. And the case won't do a thing by itself.
It's a lot of microplastic, and I was in the ocean earlier. I don't know how much I picked up.
Weapons failsafe system.
Yeah, I'm classified as a different life form
Nothing
now,
less
thanks to
than the
that.
Physiological data of the U.S. president.
You know, Ryden, you didn't have to swim through the oil
The
spill.
president's own vital signs.
I didn't?
Heartbeat,
For
brainwave
fuck's
pattern,
sake.
blood pressure, and so
No, I mean, like, we had the Navy SEAls dropping in by helicopter. You were meant to be on that one.
Why do you think you're navy coloured? Oh, gotcha.
As a biometric password, unbreakable even by the latest parallel process.
DNA patterns.
Computers. The
Super
password
baby
entry
methods?
itself cannot be performed unless
Password entry?
patterns and heartbeats fall within normal parameters.
This is more of Kojima seeing the buzzwords in science and just going like, yeah, that'll make a good story. I have no idea what it is, but sure.
I read that in a book once.
As a failsafe,
No, you read that on a paper once.
confirmed hours.
This is Kojima's library
If a valid
office
operation is not
that
Yeah.
we were discussing
the
earlier.
system will automatically cancel the login.
And that's why they can't.
Sir, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Can I check out these books?
New model
No.
of Metal Gear here.
Very well. I shall stay here then.
Key to Metal Gear as well.
Why would they
That wasn't one of your options. But this is Kojima Studios now.
Haven't they told you
But
anything?
where did all the computers come from? I am Kojima.
The oil spill, the tanker accident that caused
I have watched many movies, and it has given me the power.
He's been able to like undergo like several different types of force.
What's going on around here?
He did survive watching Escape from New York, so
Yeah,
I think Kojima's pretty strong.
What?
that is a
Wait a
superpower in of itself.
Whoa. What the fuck did you just say?
That's him?
That is a gem of a movie, Adam.
I fucking love Escape from New York. Escape from LA has one of my favorite scenes in it, though.
My God, they're
The
real.
tidal wave surfing.
Oh man.
Which one is it where Kurt Russell has to play basketball against a timer or else he gets blown off?
That's the same one. That's Escape from LA.
That's so stupid.
The same movie. Oh.
Yeah, I know, but like, which one? Escape from LA or New York?
LA.
It's LA, yeah.
But
That's also the one with the excellent scene with the, what is it, the Mexican standoff, where no one shoots until the can hits the ground. He throws it in the air and he shoots them all before the can lands. That's great.
Oh man. Heard they're making a new one.
What's it going to be? Escape from America?
Oh no, they're just remaking Escape from New York.
Escape from New York again.
Yeah. Yeah.
But is Kurt Russell playing Snake Plissken?
Nope. It's too old.
Seal the connecting pathway between shells 1 and 2. The Simtex and IR sensors.
Come on, Jonathan.
I
You're
know.
missing all the action.
Unfortunately, I don't switch to Johnny Cam. I'm afraid.
Damn, I hate how you knew exactly what I was talking about.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Well, I knew what you meant. Unfortunately, I don't avail of it.
You know, there are a lot of other places in this game where you can use the directional mic.
Yes,
Your Easter
there
eggs.
is. The one I know of is the snipering section. Where
Yes, listening to Emma.
yes, I haven't recorded that part yet, so I might include that.
There's also the part where Olga leaving the president. You can hear her talking on the phone, and she gives a spoiler as to whose allegiances she's actually with.
Yeah, I do get that actually, so that's good.
Who that? Was that Olga?
That's Olga.
Hey.
Yeah, that's kind of a. You're meant to use one.
Yes.
You can listen to the president in that room.
Oh.
You can listen. I believe you can listen to Vamp beforehand, or it's Emma or Vamp or something during the Vamp boss fight.
Yeah.
3 years ago, Olga let it go.
I read the case file for Shadow Moses, by the way.
Shadow Moses.
Me.
I know that the ninja is not one of my men.
It says so on Wikipedia.
That sound. If Sergei was
Ah,
alive,
she's using the clever lying through the truth.
Me to take orders.
She knows the ninja's not one of her men.
Sergei was my best friend.
If you sell us out, I'll kill you myself.
The cool thing about the HD collection is that you can see the silhouettes a lot better.
Let me see your gun pointed at me again.
Yeah,
Oh Jesus!
I like how Ocelot's
I'll put a
got the camera pinned on you, so there is just a monitor in front of all of them where you're pointing the gun or you're pointing the D-mic like a spa.
It's recording.
Government would have you as irregulars in this
Oh, this is good stuff. This is good stuff for my documentary.
maybe. But that's doubtful.
Can I get some one-on-one interviews?
You've nowhere left to go.
You're a fine
Slap
woman,
him.
you are. Oh, you're a fine woman, you are. Oh, Jesus. Who looking to go? She plays Camogie.
Why would she? She's Russian.
It's happening again.
What's
She's
going
also
on?
a furry.
Right
Oh.
arm. Liquid. It's almost as if it's having.
Liquid.
How much do you
Is this me or does Ocelot deliberately ham up that line? It's almost as if he's having its revenge.
I never trust a Frenchman.
It sounds like a voice, in fairness.
He's right, you know.
There's something going on. The incidents are becoming more frequent. Maybe that man's presence. Ocelot, I leave this place in your hands. I have the intruder.
Well,
It's almost as if there's more than one intruder.
There's more than one intruder? That hasn't been established. Although it has been several times. But it's not part of the simulation, therefore we won't count it.
That's what he claims.
I thought Snake was dead.
Solid Snake did die.
Solid
But he's
Snake
also here in
did
the
die.
shell. Either
But he's also here in the shell.
2 of them.
Oh,
There are
beautiful.
2 solid
Hack
snakes.
writing.
What a crazy notion that
What
is.
did you manage to catch?
Come on, this would have to have been set up in a sequel or a prequel somewhere.
You said the
Bah,
passage
no,
entry into
no.
the black case had to be made by the president willingly.
That's right.
So this means the president is cooperating with them.
So wait, they're doing all this just to play with the president's football?
Probably tired of being
Pretty
a
much,
puppet.
yeah. But it's the president's
Wasn't a
football,
smart
therefore it's the
move to
best.
betray us.
A puppet?
We're running out
I mean,
of time.
why wouldn't you want to play with a football with nuclear
There's a double
capability?
meaning there somewhere.
Fire the nuke, but it's nowhere close to the ransom deadline.
Ransom?
The hell are you talking about?
$1 in cash.
What are you babbling about? The nuclear strike is not a threat. It's been the objective all along.
I love
Oh
how
my
Raiden-
god, shit just got real!
People.
No.
I love that Raiden has been lied to at literally every point so far in the game. There's like Rose, fucking Campbell, apparently the ecological disaster is not a thing, the ransom's not a thing. It's gonna probably figure out
His
this
friend Iroquois Pliskin isn't even his real name.
wait till he finds out that Rose doesn't even love him and it's just gonna all fall down.
I think the only person that was actually truthful to Raiden was Otacon!
Yeah, but that's because Otacon's like nice.
Like Coke.
He's no reason to lie.
Don't you have a penis, Snake?
But that isn't the aim.
Can you teach a robot to love, Snake?
Pull it offline,
Asking
turn
for a
into some
friend?
kind of a republic.
So, wait. Are those guys real? Is Otacon real in this?
Yes.
Otacon is
So-
canonically real in this.
Okay. Alright, right.
Snake and Otacon have infiltrated the simulation because the nuclear threat is real. They were never meant to be here.
Is the sister, like, real? Or what's going on?
Sister's real.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, all the people are real, but it's all been set up so as it's mimicking the events of the first game. This is also all a commentary on sequelitis.
Yes. Which is a very good commentary at that.
Pick up your AK.
Yeah, which a lot of people don't get, even today.
Yeah, indeed.
I'll admit it had to be pointed out to me.
Well, I kind of got it initially when I played it. It's like, oh yeah, I can't see what they were going with. But then when you see how many layers there were on top of it, like, it's like very well done.
I'm ill, you see.
Oh, you lying, cheating bastard, yeah.
I always knew that the DA.
Oh, I saw you down the fucking church. You.
Oh!
Oh yeah, no, I saw you with Mrs. O'Reilly, you filthy bastard, yeah.
Colonel!
Knew that the president was planning to betray.
I saw you going down the bingo hall with her holding hens.
Sent you in to keep tabs on.
I told Father Mahoney. I told you, go Father Mahoney. Holding hens.
Who failed to carry out your duties.
The bingo hall. You guys are too pure for this world. Gonna have to put this down.
Oh.
You tricked me.
Oh, this looks like Fox die.
Doesn't it just? Very reminiscent.
Someone put a pencil in his mouth, quick!
It's a little bit too late for that.
He was
Does anyone know how to mouth?
Which team are you with?
Asked him
Show me your
out.
face.
Which team are you with? Red team?
Who he is.
No, he is not one of mine.
He's not one of mine.
Identify yourself.
Right in.
It's a woman.
Glass.
Hey, that's not a military issue haircut. Who are you?
Whoa. Oh.
Fool me once.
There's no way in
I like
hell.
how only 3 of the hostages died.
Yeah. Collateral damage.
But you died.
I would say that Ocelot not identifying the ninja would be a bit weird, but it's kind of fair.
Yeah.
I mean, how many cyborg ninjas would there be whirling around?
I mean,
Pre-Rising.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's not quite a bog standard Military grade. Oh, fuck. Finish lunch, lads. Hate when that happens.
Well, you better get stripped naked now, Ryden.
No one will recognize me that way.
I'm like a chameleon. I blend into the walls.
That's unfortunate. However,
Me and my bleach blonde hair. Just, I can describe myself as a
It's
pot
not
plant.
bleached. That's his natural hair color.
Are you sure?
It's genetic.
Yeah, I
Also
know.
been told that the nuclear strike
That's why Sonny has it.
after from the start. Not the $30
yeah.
billion.
it was a cover.
Yeah, I just gave the fan chip or something to think about.
Not keeping back